If you are thinking about starting your yoga journey, but you are feeling scared or overwhelmed because you think you are not flexible enough to start practicing yoga, or maybe you don't have enough time, then in this video, I'm going to show you just 3 yoga asanas that you can practice almost every day, and it will hardly take 5 minutes of your day. And if you practice these regularly, you will surely feel a lot of difference in your body and in your mind. So let's get started. Okay, the first one is called Vyaghra Swasa or tiger breathing, or it is generally known as cat and cow. So let's stick with that. To get into it, we come in this all four position. Make sure that your wrist and your shoulders are aligned, your knees and your hips are aligned, and your knees and your feet are aligned. Now, for the toes, you can either point them back or keep them tucked in, whichever is comfortable right now. From here, we're going to first arch the spine as much as it is comfortable. And while arching, we will also lift our chin to include our cervical spine. But a very important thing to remember, when you arch your neck, make sure you don't hunch your shoulders like this. Make sure your shoulders are back and relaxed. Do not force your neck at any point. Now from here, we're going to round the spine. So the spine is now moving in the opposite direction into extension, and we're going to tuck the chin to our chest if we can. Now how the breath moves with this movement, we inhale as we arch and we exhale as we round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Now you can practice about 8 to 10 repetitions of these, and even up till 15 if you're feeling very stiff. And the very nice thing about this is that not only it makes your spine flexible and your back starts to feel good, it also becomes like a moving meditation. So if you're feeling stressed and you do this movement, because of that coordination of inhalation and exhalation that we're doing consciously, your mind starts to become a little bit more calmer. All right, moving on to asana or pose number 2, which is called Adho Mukha Svanasana, or another popular name in English is downward facing dog. Now to get into this, once again we're going to start in this all four position. From here we're going to take the feet back. We're not going to keep the feet together, we're going to keep the feet hips width apart. And from here you're going to push yourself back. So you're pressing your hands into the floor and you're pushing your hips back, you're pushing your chest and your armpits towards your toes. Now remember, the moment you feel ki, okay, I cannot go anymore, don't continue to push because it will hurt your shoulder. Okay, so listen to your body. And secondly, do not worry about your heels resting on the floor. That could be because of your tight calves or hamstrings, which will open up with practice. So don't worry about it. Just stay here. Once again, continue to breathe, conscious inhalation and conscious exhalation. Now, the best thing about this posture is not just that it's stretching the back of our body and our chest and shoulders, but also it's strengthening our shoulders because it requires a lot of strength to be on our arms for this much time. And slowly release. All right, for the last one, we're going to use a cushion or something a little elevated. You can use a yoga block if you already have that. Otherwise, any cushion like this, or you can put more cushioning, make it a little bit more elevated if you want. Okay, so first let's see the posture and then we will see whether we want to use it or not. So we want to sit with our legs forward. Do not worry about straightening the legs right now. You can keep them bent. From here, we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. I'm sure most of you guessed it. Yes, it is the butterfly pose, and we in Sanskrit or in yoga we call it Baddha Konasana or bound angle pose. Now, when the soles of the feet are together, we want to keep the heels not as close to the groin as possible, but at least about a fist distance from the groin. If you are unable to do that, or if you feel that your back is rounding like this, your knees are very high, in that case, you can do two things. One, you can keep your feet a little bit away from you, and see, it naturally allows the knees to go a little lower, makes it a bit more comfortable. Second thing that I would personally recommend is the use of the cushion. So you sit on that elevated cushion or whatever you can find. Make sure to sit on the edge of it. This again allows you to sit more upright and get your knees a little bit more closer to the ground. Okay, or you can combine the both. Okay, once we are here, we're going to interlock the fingers, grab the front of our toes, roll the shoulders back and stay upright. We're not going to move the knees up and down as you must have seen a lot of people do. There is a use for that, but not right now. Okay, we're just going to allow the knees to slowly, eventually, gradually fall towards the floor. And just hold here. You can close your eyes and just focus on your breath, or focus on the stretch that you're experiencing in your groin, your inner thighs. Take long and deep breaths. And if you find the pose very comfortable, you can think about leaning forward or pulling yourself forward. Feeling that extra stretch in your inner thighs. And slowly get back to the center. And that's it, guys. How long did it take? Not much, right? You can practice these three poses every day, either in the morning or in the evening, preferably on an empty stomach. And you can start by holding them for about a minute if you find them comfortable. If not, you can obviously start with something like 30 seconds and then gradually increase your time over weeks or over the days. And if you found this video helpful, please like, comment and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to bring a new video every week to help beginners like you start your yoga journey at home. And don't forget to share this video with your friends or your family members who need to start practicing yoga right now. I'll see you in the next video.